After last week's report by Business World that the Indian Air Force is cutting down its MRFA requirement of 114 units to just 57, the Indian Air Force has now dismissed the media report that it is planning to cut down on its fighter requirements under the MRFA. Cutting down the number of aircraft is not a viable option for the Indian Air Force due to the falling squadron strength, and no foreign contender would transfer technology for just 57 units. The Indian Air Force Chief has instructed Air Force officials to fast-track the framing of the request for proposal for 114 MRFA, so that the long-delayed process is finally in motion. Just one day after India's Defence Ministry signed a 2,971 crore rupees deal with Bharat Dynamics Limited to supply around 400 Astra Mk1 air-to-air missiles for Su-30 aircraft of the Indian Air Force and MiG-29K of the Indian Navy, a news website defensenews.com has reported that the Astra Mk1 can achieve an operational range of only 60 kilometers. And the Indian Air Force wants the missile's weight to be reduced to 110 kilograms. This news report was a planted hit job by a foreign lobby against the indigenous missile that has ended India's dependence on foreign beyond visual range weapons. The Astra Mk1 weighs 154 kilograms and is lighter than 175 kilograms Russian Ir-77 and 180 kilograms Chinese PL-12 of the same class. During user trials from a Su-30 aircraft in 2019, the Astra Mk1 had hit a Banshee target drone at a distance of 90 kilometers in the head-on mode, and it is to be noted that there is not a single beyond visual range air-to-air missile in the world that weighs 110 kilograms and can also hit targets at more than 100 kilometers. The UP government has signed a memorandum of understanding with Adani Defence and Aerospace, under which Adani Defence and Aerospace will create an integrated ammunition manufacturing complex in UP Defence Industrial Corridor that will be the largest in entire South Asia region. Adani Defence will invest 1,500 crore rupees for setting up the state-of-the-art ammunition development and manufacturing complex that will spread over more than 250 acres, that will manufacture small and medium caliber ammunition as well as short-range air defense missiles. The Indian Army had recently issued an request for proposal for 18 articulated all-terrain vehicles suitable with 13-ton payload capacity for operations at altitudes of 18,000 feet. Bharat Earth Movers Limited has now released an expression of interest for partnership with an Indian vendor for co-production and supply of articulated all-terrain vehicle. After techno-economic clearance by the Ministry of Defence, 2 prototypes will be produced under no-cost no-commitment basis for user trials, and after completion of successful trials and winning the contract, the supply of full quantity of articulated all-terrain vehicles to Indian Army, and will jointly provide the spares and maintenance training warranty and other support services for the project till the service life. Hindustan Shipyard Limited has released a request for proposal towards the selection of Collaborator for construction of floating dock for the Indian Navy that will supply machinery, piping, electrical diving accommodation and outfitting systems. The floating dock will have a length of 178.2 meters and breadth of 40.4 meters, and will have a lifting capacity of 8,000 tons. In case the dry docks are not available, the floating dock will allow repairing of ships at sea and help maintain mission readiness of the Indian Navy. At the invitation of Vietnam's Minister of National Defense, the Indian Defense Minister Rajnath Singh will arrive on a 3-day visit to Vietnam on 8 June, during which the two sides will explore new initiatives to further strengthen defense engagements. India will also hand over 12 high-speed guard boats to Vietnam during this visit, that has been constructed under Indian government's $100 million defense line of credit to Vietnam.